right back.
It's alive. We'll be right back.
The eyes of justice are watching.
We'll be right back.
Whoa!
Obey me, Wario.
We'll be right back.
Big. Good boy.
We'll be right back.
Audubon Chrysler Center has got more used cars than the fourth grade's got spitballs.
We'll be back after this break. Don't touch that dial, for goodness sake.
Hello all you Slimesters, welcome to We'll Be Right Back. We're going to try a little bit of a different format for Season 4. Sam Reacts is taking a bit of a hiatus for the moment, and I want to do a little something different, but not too different. We're still going to do a series based on nostalgic commercials, but we're doing two series this season. One being this one, We'll Be Right Back. The second one you'll see in 2 weeks. But for this, it's still all about 90s nostalgic commercials, but instead of doing a reaction, like what I was trying to get out of Sam, this is mostly kind of a film strip. I'm going to play these for you guys, and I'll give you a little bit of information about the commercials, but not very much. It's mostly just, here's some commercials, do you remember these? And for this being the first episode, I wanted to do something that was really nostalgic for me, and I'm sure it's nostalgic for others. Jell-o commercials. I know it sounds kind of a silly thing, but Jell-o was pretty cool back in the day. I mean, you would take them and put them in your lunch boxes, and then everyone was, semi-jealous because you get the Jell-o. And it didn't matter if it was pudding or if it was the gelatin, but anything. It's Jell-o.
I hate Jello.
Oh, come on, there's always room for Jell-o.
So with this in mind, I had pulled up some facts just to give you a bit of some idea, but Jell-o has been a company that's obviously made powdered gelatin and yogurt and no-bake cream pies. The company has been around, according to Wikipedia, since 1897. That is 126 years. That company's been around for a long time. And we 90s kids remember, of course, putting them in our 90s themed lunchboxes. I used to have a Batman the Animated Series lunchbox and kept it in that thing. So today we're going to look at a bunch of different 90s commercials. And the first one that I'm going to show you is a series that goes back to 1991. It's a bit different. One that I do not remember. See if you remember this.
Agent Double L-O.
Agent Double L-O, what's cooking?
Butch the Bully stole our Jell-o pudding.
Chocolatey smooth.
Come on, Wobbly. Butch, buddy, I'm with the pudding punks. Want to try my bike?
Sure.
Just hit this. Jell-o Pudding's place is a kid's face.
Yeah. Agent Double L-O.
So this was Jello-man. As far as I can tell, there's only two commercials, at least only two that I've been able to find. I don't have the second one. You can find it floating around on YouTube. And that one had J-E-double-L-O. It was Agent Double L-O, which of course, being a James Bond fan, I thought that was pretty cool. But I don't remember too much about either of the Jello-man commercials. Hello, you gonna... Yeah. Do you remember Jell-o?
Put me down.
Do you remember Jell-o?
You're an idiot!
Do you want some Jell-o?
I don't know anything about what you're talking about.
Then why are you bothering me?
I want to be included.
Skedaddle. I don't remember too much about the Jell-o, or at least the Jello-man. I don't remember if it was a full series where they did several of them. I just remember... Well, I don't remember them at all. I just know that there's two commercials. But there's... As far as Jell-o mascots go, there's one that is pretty much a mainstay.
We're here to celebrate a different way to eat Jell-o gelatin. With our bare hands. All we need, cookie cutters, this easy recipe, and we've got Jigglers!
Jiggle, 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 those jigglers. Jiggle, 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 those jigglers.
The recipe's on the box. Jigglers, they're a handful of fun.
Hey, put that back.
J-E-L-L-O.
question. When peeling back the lid of a Jell-o pudding snack, you
Throw it away.
lick it. Okay, what one word best describes a Jell-o pudding snack?
Tasty.
Sorry, this is squishy. Squishy. Final question now. To get the last bit of your Jell-o pudding snack, the proper utensil is...
Spoon.
Cool, creamy Jell-o pudding snacks.
Okay, Cosby and what all is associated with him now aside, back in the 80s and 90s, Cosby was huge. He did a ton of different commercials. He was a spokesman for a lot of commercials before his hit show. And then, of course, whenever he was on the show, The Cosby Show in the 80s, now more and more people want him to sponsor their product. And General Foods, back in the 80s, they had hired him to do a lot of commercials. And at first, they were mostly having him do the Pudding Pops, which Tiny Toon Adventures actually did a parody of with Wacko. And then in 1990, they came out with the Jello Jigglers, which you all had just seen. And that really helped catapult Jell-o for quite a while. And Cosby did a lot of commercials for Jell-o. He did commercials for them from 1986 all the way through 1999. That's a 13-year run. So that's a pretty solid run for doing being a spokesperson for an ad, especially one that's not animated. But I thought that was pretty fun. He was so synonymous with Jell-o that... let's see, what all were they? Mad TV, Simpsons, Saturday Night Live. They all did parodies of Jell-o commercials, and they all were doing parodies of Bill Cosby in those commercials. But as fun as those were in the 90s and as unsettling as they are today, I don't remember much of the Cosby commercials as a kid. I remember he was a part of them, but I didn't remember the commercials themselves. What I remember was a very, very specific jingle that I would sing every time I would have my Jell-o at lunch. And even to this day, every time I have Jell-o, I end up singing this song. Do you remember this jingle?
It's live.
One.
Afternoon, sir.
G-E-L-L-O.
It's alive.
The Dream Team comes alive with these free Dream Team player tattoos. One each in specially marked Jell-o snacks. You can stick them, trade them, collect all 10 tattoos. G-E-L-L-O.
It's alive.
It's alive.
It's Jell-o. It's squishy. It's fruity. It wiggles as it slides down your throat. Eat it before it eats you. J-E-L-L-O.
It's alive.
Hey, kids, that isn't the only thing alive. Hi, I'm Smud.
You can get Smud free when you buy any 2 Jell-o snacks. See mail-in forms on specially marked packages for free Smud.
G-E-L-L-O.
It's alive.
I remember a bunch of us sitting around at the lunch table going, Jell-o, it's alive! That has stuck with me my entire life. But outside of that, I don't really have a whole lot more to share. In fact, I have nothing else to share for you. It's a very simple episode, just kind of a taste. The next episode of We'll Be Right Back is going to have quite a bit more commercials and a pretty fun theme. I think you're going to like it. But I hope you enjoy this kind of format. It's just a bit of information, more commercials that we're going to share your way. And it's going to be a lot of fun this season. So stick around. And in 2 weeks, we're going to have some reaction from somebody else who's very special to me. So for now, which of these 90s nostalgic Jell-o commercials do you remember? Was there one that you remember that wasn't featured here? Do you remember that other Jello-man commercial? If you remember, and you can find it on YouTube, send a link down in the comments and let us know what you found. In the meantime, enjoy your Jell-o pudding pops, and I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Spot you later.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
We'll be
Right back.